Welcome back. Drivers in downtown Bradenton can expect some delays over the next few weeks, all due to changes to a railroad track. Our Marla Spence has more on what's next.
For about 28 days, the Florida Department of Transportation and CSX Transportation will be replacing this railroad crossing. For almost a month, 5th Street West, going both directions along State Road 64, will be closed to traffic. That means drivers will have to go down US 41 and 3rd Avenue and continue west to get to their destination. Drivers aren't the only ones who will be impacted during these repairs. So will one business owner whose store sits feet away from these railroad tracks.
Most of my customers are within like a 5-mile radius. So that's why if you're gonna close at this end of both sides, I really don't know honestly how bad it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be pretty bad on my side of the business.
FDOT tells us repairs will begin after schools are out and after the Memorial Day weekend in May. I'm Marla Spence reporting for ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Okay, Marla, thank you. Manatee County area transit buses are now offering a new, more efficient way to pay bus fares. MCAT will begin offering mobile ticketing as a new payment option for passengers starting on Monday. Mobile ticketing allows you to purchase the ticket on the Token Transit app and then just show your confirmation to the bus driver. Instructions for downloading the app and purchasing single ride fares and bus passes are available on MCAT buses, at transit stations, and the MCAT website. A man is behind bars after allegedly stealing a boat and running it aground on a Charlotte County sandbar. An Englewood resident called the sheriff's office to report his 23-foot boat missing from his dock. Good Samaritans nearby spotted that boat with the suspect still on board, who got the boat stuck on a sandbar near Stump Pass Marina. Adam Donahue was later rescued and booked by the sheriff's office. Donahue was arrested and charged with grand theft and violation of probation. And for the latest on crimes happening across the Suncoast, head over to our app. Just search WWSB or My Suncoast in the Apple Store or Google Play Store. Well, we were talking about it earlier with meteorologist Steve Newman. Steve, do we have the chance of rain tonight?
The slightest chance. How's a 30% chance?
Okay. Better than 50.
A 2/3 chance it's not going to rain for the most part. And here comes the front that could bring the showers coming southward over the northern Gulf of Mexico and the northern part of the state. It does not have the punch it did 2, 3, 4 days ago when it was bringing tornadoes and severe thunderstorms to Texas for 3 days and the deep south. And you can see its general coverage area kind of decreasing. In some ways it's holding together down in some of these stronger cells, but that will pass over us through the evening hours, thinning out as it does, and then we'll have a fairly decent weekend, although there's a chance, about a 20% chance of lingering showers right on through Saturday and Sunday. Take a look at the future radar. I'm going to get out of the way because you can see through 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, midnight, 1 a.m., 2, 3, 4. More showers possible, but some of these might not even hit us. This is just an estimate of what could happen as the front comes through tonight. If you're heading out on the town tonight, you're not going to get wet early on. The showers are still to the north of us. A great go have dinner, whatever. Temperatures remaining warm, mild in the 70s right on till midnight tonight, and then cooling off into the 60s, mid and upper 60s for overnight low temperatures. This looks like it's going to rain all the time. This just means there's a chance of shower each hour that forecast panel indicates. It's going to be a great weekend. A little more sunshine on Saturday. I'll tell you when the next chance of decent rain is in just a few minutes, Jacqueline.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thank you, Steve. Some people in Venice are trying to make solar energy more affordable for individual homeowners by sharing solar panel buying power. The State College of Florida is hosting a free info session to help implement solar energy in the community. A speaker from the National Sierra Club will discuss a renewable energy initiative adopted by the Sarasota City Commission and how to bring it to the city of Venice. The event will be next Friday in the library of SCF Venice from noon to 1. It is open to the public. 2 days before Easter, about 1,000 Christians took part in a Good Friday procession this morning downtown on Main Street in downtown Sarasota. The Sarasota Ministerial Association and the Church of the Redeemer Episcopal Church observed the Stations of the Cross downtown. Also on hand, Sarasota County Sheriff Tom Knight and Sarasota Mayor Shelley Freeland Eddy.
And it's just such a blessing to be able to be a part of a community walk that focuses on God's love. We need more than ever to come together and be unified as a city and as a community. And so what better way than to acknowledge Good Friday in our city as a time of unity and a time of love and a time of God's grace.
This was the 17th time those groups have come together to walk down Main Street to the Bayfront. Organizers say their very first walk had just 15 people. Still to come on your Suncoast News, coffee shops in California now have to warn customers coffee could cause cancer. A look at the reason behind that new ruling.
It's California Closet's Lighting and Accessories Sales Event. Save up to $1,000 now through April 30th. Call 1-800-CAL-CLOSETS for your free design consultation or visit us online at californiaclosets.com.
Come experience the rugged capability and luxurious comfort of a new Ram truck and get big savings during Ram Truck Month at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Shop the area's largest selection of new Ram trucks. Get the all-new redesigned 2018 Ram Quad Cab for as little as $23,999. Or save big and get $10,000 off a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
Florida Studio Theater presents Blue Suede Shoes, celebrating the birth of rock and roll. From the father of rock and roll, Chuck Berry, to the king himself, Elvis Presley, this musical review features such great hits as Rock Around the Clock, Mustang Sally, Johnny B. Good, and of course, Blue Suede Shoes. Critics are calling Blue Suede Shoes a burst of rock history, dynamic and high voltage. Audiences are calling it phenomenal. Blue Suede Shoes has been held over by popular demand. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting FloridaStudioTheater.org.
The Mark, Sarasota. Landmark living in the center of it all. A private oasis in the sky. Luxurious private amenities. Promenade shopping and dining. The best of downtown downstairs. Now under construction and priced from the mid-700s. This is life right where you want it. Call or visit our Discovery Sales Gallery today. The Mark, Sarasota. Presented by the Culture Group.
All hands on deck. What's up? I want to point out 3 tips for using the home computer more safely. Point away.
First, stop. Make sure your software is up to date and that you've password protected your computer's login and Wi-Fi connection.
Next, think before visiting a site, opening attachments, or clicking on links.
Then connect, knowing you're helping make the web safer for you
and for everyone. Make Stop, Think, Connect part of your daily online routine.
A decade of war has taken an unprecedented toll on our men and women in uniform.
Hundreds of thousands of our veterans are suffering from the trauma of war.
At Justice for Vets, we believe that every veteran should have the opportunity for treatment and restoration.
Get involved and go to justiceforvets.org.
Help put treatment within reach of veterans in crisis.
Veterans fought for our freedom. Now it's our turn to fight for theirs.
It's California Closet's Lighting and Accessories Sales Event. Save up to $1,000 now through April 30th. Call 1-800-CAL-CLOSETS for your free design consultation or visit us online at californiaclosets.com.
A judge's decision in California brewing up some strong opinions, ruling that Starbucks and other companies should put cancer warning labels on their products. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez tells us why and what experts have to say.
A hot cup of controversy here in California. A judge deciding Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, along with other coffee retailers and distributors should put labels on their products warning that they could cause cancer.
I drink it every day and I wouldn't want to see a cancer warning on it, but I mean, at this point, everything causes cancer.
I think that's a good idea.
The ruling stemming from a lawsuit filed by a nonprofit group saying Starbucks and more than 7 dozen other companies didn't warn consumers that drinking coffee could expose them to acrylamide, a chemical the World Health Organization says is a probable human carcinogen. It results naturally when coffee beans are roasted. It's also found in foods including French fries and cereal, and the coffee industry claims it is present at harmless levels. But the judge ruled that the coffee companies failed to prove the risk was insignificant. ABC's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, says not to give up that cup of joe, claiming the benefits far outweigh the risks.
The medical literature has shown clear and massive associations between coffee and reduced risk of certain types of cancer, a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's, the list goes on and on.
And don't expect to see those labels just yet. The National Coffee Association says it is still figuring out how to respond to this ruling, considering possible appeals and further legal actions. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Well, Steve, you know, I just love my coffee far too much to be giving it up, but let's go check on our weather forecast this evening.
They'll have to pry that coffee out of my cold, dead hands. I'm telling you that right now.
I agree, right there with you.
I love it. It's been proven it helps you live longer in many cases. I lived in California for 25 years, but I think that's a pretty silly law. Casey Key Cam, and it started off sunny today, and if we start our motion here, we were going to, there we go, I was pushing the wrong button. You can, I was thinking all that coffee is confusing me. But look during the day, the clouds are increasing from the northwest. The surf is not too bad. The winds weren't too bad today. Be a little breezier tomorrow than this afternoon. And looking out over Sarasota Bay, it's looking kind of dull because of the deck of clouds that come in advance of that cold front. 76 degrees is the current temperature. Our humidity 76, and it is feeling a little more humid. You can see that because the dew point's up to 68, which is getting borderline humid. In the 70s is where we are most of the summer months. Our high this afternoon was 81, last night's low 62, so warm by a couple 3 degrees on both counts. It's been as cold as 41 back in 1955 and 88 in 2007. Now look at sunrise and sunset. Passover begins tonight at 7:47 with sunset, and that goes on. And our moonrise, which will be a blue moon rising tonight, although the clouds are going to block it, 7:10. This will be our second full moon of March 2018. Here is the approaching cold front. You can see the high clouds already streaming in advance of it. The main deck of clouds is still to the north of us, but it will sag southward during the evening hours. So the clouds will get thicker and thicker. And our chance of rain will increase after sunset tonight, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. We have a greater chance. But if we look at radar, got some fairly hefty showers up there, but they seem to be diminishing in coverage area and intensity as we move through the evening. But they're still quite a ways away. Give us kind of 2, 3, 4 hours before they get here. It's a damp and kind of cool night up in the northeastern United States, New York City getting some rain, but I think this is going to clear out for their weekend, for their Easter weekend. We're even getting some snow up in the Dakotas and parts of Montana and around Minneapolis, St. Paul. Part of a disturbance up there moving out of the northern Rockies, but for the rest of the Easter weekend, a lot of the country is going to be under the influence of high pressure. The western two-thirds, weather's going to be fairly decent for them. And here comes our cold front advancing down the Florida Peninsula this evening. Current temperatures, winter is biting still up in the Dakotas, 26 at Bismarck. A lot of snowbirds heading back north are going to get a little chill if they get up there in the early part of next week. But the 62 at New York City at this hour, 71 at Raleigh, 47 at Chicago. Take a look at the advance of the cold front. In our RPM computer model that goes out 48 hours, and I think it's had good handle on this with the front draped across the Florida Peninsula and moving southward tonight. And tomorrow afternoon and evening, there's going to be lingering moisture because the front's going to go stationary and just wobble back and forth for most of the weekend. So it's not going to clear the clouds out. And with that moisture in the air, any heating or sea breeze fronts could trigger a scattered shower. But again, it's 20% chance for the rest of the weekend. You can see that front just wobbling down there, really not doing much of anything. But in the afternoon again on Sunday, maybe some interior showers developing over Florida. If you're going to the beach tomorrow, winds will be from the north in the morning, northeast in the afternoon, 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. And with those winds with the front, it's going to be choppy tomorrow. Probably not a great day to be on the water. At the beach, with the breezes 79, the UV index 9, water temperatures warmed up to 73. Now here's our forecast for tonight over the Sun Coast. It will be cloudy with a 30% chance of showers developing and a low of 64. Those westerly winds become northerly after the front passes 5 to 10, average to 60, so we're still above normal. And we'll be above normal tomorrow with an 82 high. We should be at 78. And the 20% chance of rain continues. Here's the 7-day outlook, and once we get past this weekend, it's going to be same old, pretty boring 7-day outlooks for a while. And I don't see any chance of rain as far out as the computer models are predicting at this point. So get used to the dry weather. I know we need more rain, but we're not going to get it anytime soon. And any showers we get this weekend are not going to be heavy enough to help at all. It's not even going to help your lawn, just the passing showers that are more likely in the overnight hours tonight. And that's your weather, Jacqueline.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Looking forward to it. Time now to check your first alert traffic for the drive home. If you are heading to or from the beach this evening, traffic is backed up on Gulf Drive and Bradenton Beach, heading north towards Anna Maria Island. In consumer news, if you're trying to find a car that will last a while, here are your top 10 choices. Consumer Reports has released a list that can cruise past the 200,000-mile mark. The list is dominated by Toyota and Honda, but Ford's F-150 pickup truck also made the cut. As for the Toyota models, there's the Camry, which is considered one of the best mid-sized sedans around, the Prius, 4Runner, Highlander, and Corolla. As for Honda, the Accord, the CR-V, and the Civic also on that list. Of course, remember you'll need to do your part to make sure your car can keep running smoothly for those 200,000 miles. Well, now is your chance to binge watch Netflix and get paid for it. The company looking to hire people to watch, categorize, and rate their shows and movies. The job is called editorial analyst and is now up on their website. The position calls for people who are passionate about TV and film and are deadline oriented. No word yet on what that position pays. Carnival Cruise Lines made a Virginia teen an offer he just could not refuse. Basketball great and Carnival's chief fun officer, Shaquille O'Neal, starring in the cruise line's attempt to take over the Snapchat handle Carnival Cruise. However, the person with that handle is 16-year-old Darian Lipscomb, who says he already has been on 4 Carnival cruises. Carnival wanted the handle ahead of the launch of its newest ship, Carnival Horizon, so bad so that the company went to Lipscomb's hometown to invite him on the first Carnival Horizon cruise. He, of course, accepted and will head to Barcelona, Spain this weekend. Carnival will chronicle the team's journey on its social media channels. Well, from colorful eggs to Peeps to chocolate bunnies, this year's Easter spending binge is expected to be the second highest on record. The National Retail Federation says Americans will spend an estimated $18.2 billion this holiday. That's about $200 million less than last year. But the Retail Federation's president says the number still suggests a strong consumer confidence, which bodes well for the economy overall. A top Easter shopping item, food, followed by clothing, gifts, candy, flowers, and decorations. Well, stay with us. Entertainment news is coming up next.
It's California Closet's Lighting and Accessories Sales Event. Save up to $1,000 now through April 30th. Call 1-800-CAL-CLOSETS for your free design consultation or visit us online at californiaclosets.com.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
ABC7 is gearing up for this year's JDRF One Walk on Saturday, April 7th at Nathan Benderson Park, and we'd love for you to join us. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Matter, and this is my friend Emma Bella, who lives with type 1 diabetes.
The JDRF One Walk helps raise awareness and funds for kids with type 1 diabetes, and it's fun too.
Walk with us and make a difference.
And help kids like us.
For more information, visit walk.jdrf.org.
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7.
The president has denied the allegations. We've spoken about this issue extensively, and I don't have anything else to add beyond that. Anything beyond that, I would refer you to the outside counsel.
President Trump in hiding. The White House continues to deny the Stormy Daniels allegations and another firing by Twitter. I'm Alan Cohn with the Suncoast brightest political minds at the Trapezoid.
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
When my youngest, Addie, was 2.5, she was diagnosed with leukemia. When we first heard that diagnosis, you feel extremely alone. Walking in that Light the Night light with 6,000 people carrying lights, white for survivors, red for supporters, gold in memory of those who have passed. It's the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's hope that every year there are fewer gold lanterns. Your lantern will make a difference.
Start a team, join a team.
Help us light the night.
Army National Guard soldiers serve to give back to their country and their community. Their part-time commitment qualifies them for benefits such as health and life insurance, education benefits, and retirement and VA home loan benefits. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
It's California Closet's Lighting and Accessories Sales Event. Save up to $1,000 now through April 30th. Call 1-800-CAL-CLOSETS for your free design consultation or visit us online at CaliforniaClosets.com.
In entertainment news tonight, Steven Spielberg's latest movie hits the big screen this weekend. Roseanne talks about a call from the White House and a new twist to Who Bit Beyonce. Jason Nathanson has the Showbiz Wrap.
Looks like Steven Spielberg is ready to take the top spot at the box office this weekend. His sci-fi action thriller Ready Player One will debut in first place, earning possibly more than $40 million through Sunday. That would be the best opening for Spielberg in 10 years. Look for Tyler Perry's Acrimony to open in second place. Also opening this Easter weekend, the faith-based sequel God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkness. It's not expected to finish in the top 5. Roseanne's ratings were strong enough to earn some presidential love. The star telling Good Morning America she got a really cool phone call congratulating her on the big numbers for her sitcom revival.
They said, hold please for the President of the United States of America. And, you know, that was about the most exciting thing ever.
She says the two talked about private stuff, including work and TV ratings. If you missed the Roseanne premiere, ABC is re-airing it Sunday night. The world, or at least certain parts of the internet, still trying to figure out who bit Beyonce. But comedian and actress Tiffany Haddish says not only won't she tell, she can't tell. While she did tell GQ earlier this week that she was at a party where an actress bit Beyonce on the face, she's now posting on Instagram that she won't say who the actress is because she signed a non-disclosure agreement. NDAs are real, y'all, Haddish said in an Instagram video, while adding, people should be focusing on real issues at hand, like, did you do your taxes? Can your children read and write? And is your house clean? And that's what's happening in Hollywood. I'm Jason Nathanson, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Actor and former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is in stable condition after undergoing heart surgery. The 70-year-old had the surgery in Los Angeles on Thursday for a valve replacement. His spokesman said it was necessary because a heart valve placed in 1997 had outlived its life expectancy. An open heart surgery team was ready to go in case the catheter could not be replaced. During surgery, doctors decided to utilize the open heart team to complete that surgery. And Cameron Diaz says she is retired from acting, or is she? There has been much speculation about her status in the industry. Diaz last appeared in the 2014 remake of Annie and married rocker Benji Madden the following year. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, Diaz reunited with her Sweetest Thing co-stars Selma Blair and Christina Applegate. While Diaz said she was totally down for a possible Sweetest Thing reunion, she also said she was retired and, quote, literally doing nothing. And lastly, one of the best-selling artists in history, Celine Dion, turns 50 today. The French-Canadian superstar has been singing professionally for 37 years. She has sold more than 200 million records around the world. Dion has recently been dealing with ear issues. She was even forced to postpone her Las Vegas show in March and April. She's set to return to Caesars Palace on May 22nd. Well, stay with us. We'll be right back with more news and weather after the break.
It's California Closet's Lighting and Accessories Sales Event. Save up to $1,000 now through April 30th. Call 1-800-CAL-CLOSETS for your free design consultation or visit us online at CaliforniaClosets.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.